that's why Aaliyah's first album, I think, is such a classic, because although she's young, although she's a child star, it comes across as very mature and very deep. An album you can listen to again and again and get plenty of enjoyment out of it. And that's because of her collaborations with R. Kelly, who really is a genius in some respects when it comes to producing great soul music.
I think at that time it was kind of like a little bit more rough at the time, and she had a little bit of a rougher image, and it worked though. It was like a pretty girl, but a rough pretty girl. That hardcore pretty chick around the way. But it was a pretty little image, and everybody bought into it. I know I definitely did.
Well, R. Kelly helped create her image. He helped create this image of sort of urban grace, of mystery, of holding a little bit in reserve and not letting people see your entire face, even though she is beautiful, and that generated more interest in her. But she also kept developing on that image after she left him. So she realized that R. Kelly was onto something, and she just kept running with it, and it's a tribute to sort of her as a performer that she knew what worked and what didn't.
Age Ain't Nothing But a Number was released in 1994 and went platinum. This beautiful young teenager had burst onto the music scene and turned into a household name.
I've been very blessed. I've gotten wonderful reception here in Europe and Japan. I get beautiful letters from all over the world, so I feel that I've been very blessed because people love my music, and that means a lot to me because, like I said, I aim to please them. So when I get that kind of love back, it means a lot.
Aaliyah's second album, One in a Million, had to have as much impact as the first, so her management sought out new recording studios, new writers, and new producers.
I remember first having a meeting with Barry. He knew the approach, he knew what he wanted to do. He seeked me out, you know, them as a unit, they seeked me out. You know, he told me about how he was seeking out this new guy, Timberland, and all of that. They wanted to start a new sound and do different things. So having them close, that's what, you know, made that knit. That's what made that success bond work.
KG is a founder member of the hip-hop act Naughty by Nature and has written songs for artists including Biggie and Will Smith.
She was so open to ideas that it was crazy because it was like, you know, you want to, well, I don't know how other producers do, but I like to get the artists involved. And we were pushing her like, come on, come on, come on, come on. She was so laid back. And the funny thing was that she already knew the song because she had the demo. So she came and knew the song. This was like, all right, punch it back. Let's do it again. Take it back one more time. Let's do it again. And she was all on point. She was very, very prepared.
Darren Lighty is a musician from New Jersey and already had a successful creative partnership with KG when he came on board the One in a Million project.
Like I would listen to melodies and create melodies, or I would bring melodies to the table, and we would kind of, everybody, when you're in a creative situation with people are creative, there's a vibe that happens.
We did 2 songs, Are You Ready? And we did Girl Like You. And we always preach to Aaliyah, like, you should be involved with writing and all that, and we want to get you involved with it because we don't know too much about you. This is only your second album, and plus we're just meeting you. So let's get some of your feeling into the record. And she put some of her feeling into the record, you know, definitely singing it, but even little words and little changes and little things like that, but the little small things and different things that she did do, it mattered.
My first impressions, I guess what I expected or what I thought, is I kind of try to keep an open mind about artists because I've been exposed to a little bit of both. They're the people that have, you know, these super large egos that from the minute they hit the door, they're looking for the red carpet. And then there's other people that they just want to get in, you know, and they want to work. And it's not about, you know, having somebody tell them how great they are. It's about what we're about to create or what we're going to try to accomplish right now. And what I got from her was just that. It wasn't about, you know, all the success that she had before she got to us, but just like, okay, I work with some talented people, and I think you guys are talented. Like, let's see what we can come up with.
You know when you see people, you're like, well, dang, I didn't know she was that tall, or I didn't know she was that short. But I didn't know, from hearing the records, I didn't know she was that talented.
I think she was very pleased because if I remember correctly, we were just supposed to be working on her album, and we created 2 songs, and we ended up using both of them.
I can't stress it enough, very professional, because I've worked with people where it's just ridiculous. But my first impression with her was a very, very good one. It was a great experience.
It was hot. Everything we did, I would say, given, you know, the opportunity to do more, you know, we might have been involved more with creating more. And like the format of how things were set up, it worked out very well, you know, from what I can remember.
I'm 17 now, so I've grown in a lot of ways, and this album shows that. It shows my vocal, I think it shows all of my vocal range. I took a lot of risks on the album. I tried different things, and that's the main change from the 2 albums.
In entertainment, there's a lot of hating going on. If you're successful in entertainment, someone's gonna have something nasty to say about you. With some rare celebrities, there's almost no one that has something bad to say about them, and they're almost kind of the true sort of saints of the industry, like Halle Berry. Almost no one has anything bad to say about Halle Berry. She's done a lot of work, she's been involved in a lot of controversy, but everybody who comes in contact with her has nothing but nice things to say about her. Aaliyah was in that school. People that work with her, people that recorded with her, people that just sort of passed through her life.
She was definitely, you know, a beautiful woman, and I think she understood her beauty, but, you know, she wasn't like overboard with it. You know, she didn't make people feel like, you know, they couldn't compliment her or they couldn't gravitate towards her because she knew she looked good.